You better come on in the room. Where's my, oh, it's right here. Hey, my loves. Hey. Hey, hey. Hey, KT. Ciao. I can't wait to get my I got this lip scrub. I can't wait to get it because everything on my face is peeling. That's why I did a mask today. This winter skin, it's blowing me, okay? It's a lot of work I gotta do with this. Oh, Black Lavender, she sure did. She sure did. So we're starting our timer, our cooking my baking timer. We're starting that. We got our juice, our green juice. I was so thirsty that last review. Maybe it's because I took a lot of vitamins. Oh, you know what? You do have to drink a lot of water when you take vitamins. Maybe that's what it was. I was like, why was I so thirsty? I've been drinking all day. Not enough. Oh, I forgot that my green juice has cayenne pepper in it. Ciao. Got me in my throat. Did you guys do your Cyber Monday and your Black Friday shopping? If you did, what'd you get? What'd you get? Oh, and if you were trying to watch my my Real Housewives of Potomac review, if you like or have tried to watch it, don't worry. The stuff I'll be able to put more stuff in the video, like timestamps and some other stuff that's normally added into my reviews. I have to wait for it to render on YouTube before I can start to edit it. So you'll see stuff a little bit later once the video is rendered. I can't mess with it right now. Just give it time to upload. Let me, and also if you're a YouTuber, have you noticed that YouTube, I don't know, YouTube does this every time, like at the end of the year, they start like changing so much stuff in the YouTube editor. Like getting to this video, my first live that I did today was a little difficult because they had like changed the names of everything. And I'm like, oh, it's no longer details, it's content. What the hell is going on? Come on in the room. Oh, come on in the room. Yeah, come on. Oh, the comments are going up. Oh, hey, Sabrina, too. Yes, you my ride or die for life, my love. What's up, ride or dies? Hey, Ryan Rounds. Hey, Denard. Hey, Amira. Hey, Angie. What's up, Angie, my girl? Hey, Rachel. Oh, that's okay, Rachel. Just glad you're here. Hey, KT. Hey, Samantha. Samantha, thank you for asking. The Family Chantel will be tomorrow afternoon. I believe I want to do that live at 12. Just because if you guys were here for my first live, I set aside my day because I have some work that needs to happen in my room, and I set aside my day to have the maintenance man come and fix it, and he never did. And I didn't want to be on live while he comes in because they'll probably be doing like a lot of banging and asking me questions, and so I just was like, I'd rather wait for him to come and handle that and then do my live so I wouldn't have to deal with the interruptions. He never showed up. I don't know when he's coming. So I'm going to, so if he comes or not, I'm doing the live tomorrow at 12. I'm going to have to turn him away and be like, I'm working. You know what I mean? Like, I can't have you in here right now. So I was hopefully trying to get that done. But because it's the Family Chantel, I still haven't watched it. I got to watch it, take notes, and then do my live with you guys. It's going to be way too late tonight. So I'm going to do it tomorrow at 12 Pacific Standard Time. So I don't know what that will be for you guys. 12 to 1, so it'll probably be 3 for my East Coast peeps. So yeah, 12 over here on the West, 3 on the East. Yes, like the video, my loves. Like. Hey, Connie. Shout out to my moderators, Black Lavender. Is Shonda in here? I think it's just Black Lavender tonight. Thank you, Black Lavender, for your service. Hey, T-Mac. Hey, Miss Brown Sugar. That's okay. I'm just glad that you're here, Miss Brown Sugar. Okay, thank you, Angie. Hey, Joy. Oh, thank you. Hey, Shonda. Shout out to my moderators, Black Lavender and Shonda. Hey, Antilles. Hey, Alicia. Oh, come on, Alicia. Talk that talk, right? My rip better be on time. It better be on time. But the maintenance man can come whenever he wants. And I like him. I'm just disappointed. Normally, they'll say something. I don't know what's up today. Like nothing. Not even a notice or reply back to be like, oh, we're not going to be able to make it. I'm not. I have way too much stuff going on tomorrow to give them a day. You better give me a time that you're coming and fix it then. Hey, Sherry. Oh, not Siri. I said Sherry. Get out of here. Come on. This is my other video. I'm just trying to find a timestamp. So you're probably going to hear me talking. Who knows when I started? When did I start this video? Come on in the room. Oh, yeah, this is when I started. So I'm just going to say 13 because I started late. No, I'll say 12. I'll say 12 because I started this video kind of late. So 12 minutes in is when I started. Trying to give y'all your Potomac timestamps. Come on in the room. Oh, come on in the room. I love that you guys are like all, buddies, the stars. The stars are all buddies. Maybe I can take you out. When did I end this Potomac video? Oh. I did, guys, the mask I did today. And I just got it from Marshall's on a whim. This 24 karat gold mask, it did the damn thing. It did the damn thing. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Come on in the room. I'll add that later. So I just added the timestamps for the Real Housewives of Potomac. If you want to watch that after, the timestamps are in. I got to do some other stuff to it. Still have to wait for the rest of the video to render, but that's in. So we're good. That's in. Alicia said, girl, don't get me started about my apartment management. Trash. Like I'm telling you, if I had a good apartment experience, I would not be thinking about getting a home. Because I feel like I've always pictured myself living in like an apartment in New York City and like being fine with that because I love New York. And having a home somewhere in like Philly or something like that. But going to Atlanta and just seeing, the cost of living there and just seeing a couple of homes, I can get a really nice brand new home for under $1 million. Why wouldn't I do that? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't I do that? And I already have family and friends that have moved down there, so I already have a community. That's, that just really made my decision a lot easier. But, my apartment situation not being the best really helped. Really, really helped because landlords do not treat renters the way they should. Like, I'm putting food on your table. You can't have the maintenance man show up on time. A whole freaking day, guys. I got stuff done, but I had, a couple lives planned today. So it is what it is. I still have a roof over my head, and God is what? Good. Rachel said bonding over our reality TV obsession. Yes. Oh no, Samantha said, did you hear that Giselle broke down at the reunion? It's probably over Jamal. Poor thing. She's messy, guys, but let's just be real. A lot of these people are doing this for television. This is not who they are every day. I told you, there's only one housewife that I think is really the way they are on TV. And I actually met this person and interviewed them for a magazine I was working for, and they were just horrible. And I was really disappointed because I wanted them to have this persona just for television. The fact that this is who they are in real life, sad. And you can see it didn't work out for them. I'm telling you, you will go a lot farther by being a nice person. You absolutely will. Poor Giselle. D-Max said the Star family is in full effect. I love that we're the Star family. Yes, please like the video, my loves. Oh, good for you, Denard. I'm glad you had a great experience. You probably have like an independent owner, like a lot of places that I've lived have been owned by like, I won't say corporations, but big, huge like rental companies. And it's a mess. I used to live in one apartment that was actually individually owned. So the owner of the apartment was a really nice person, and I hated to leave that apartment, but it just wasn't big enough because my sister had moved out to LA, and we needed to get a bigger apartment. I hated to leave that apartment because they were so kind to me, and just I love renting from an individual owner. Renting from a whole like big corporation, nah. Hey Sarah. Shonda said, I would not wish Jamal Bryant on anyone. Man, how sad. How sad. Yeah, storylines. Hey, Graciela. Hey, Penny. Hey, me, not me, 2008. I know, Micheline. Those 15 minutes flew by. Really, Candace? Candace said, my daughter served Kenya at an establishment and she was horrible. Oh, you know what? And nasty. I will say she's another person who is, how she is on TV, she's like that in real life. I met her. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, wow. And this was back when she was like Miss America or Miss United States, whatever that is. And I was like, oh, wow, you are awful. But I will say, I saw her at another restaurant out here in LA. And we sat right next to her. And she was going through it. I don't know if it was about that husband or whatever, but she was having a really bad day. I wanted to say something, but I thought it would have been weird. But somebody, like another person on TV, saw her as well, and we went over to talk to her and kind of cheer her up. And they did a terrible job because she actually got up and left the restaurant even more distraught than she was when she was sitting down at the table. So I was like, well, you didn't help. Poor thing, poor thing. Oh, Sly Cat. Oh God, don't worry about it. Watch them when you can, because I'm not doing the Family Chantel until tomorrow. That's a season finale. I'm really excited about that, but I haven't watched it yet. Hey, Stacy. Ryan said, I live in one of those large property management company apartments. They have a monopoly on the cable and the internet, and it's the worst. Absolutely the worst. I won't do this again. Child, this apartment made me desperately desire to be a homeowner. Not saying that it's easy. I'm just saying I'm over this season of my life. Like, I'm over the apartment part of my life. Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay. And with that, we're going to get started. And if you are here just for the review starts right now. All righty, let's talk about Brittany and Yazan. Brittany and Yazan have finally taken my advice. I told you guys. What did I say? What did I say? I said this relationship cannot survive in Jordan. And I also told you that this couple is on this show because they want to get on the other season, which is 90 Day Fiance, before the 90 days. I saw this scam from the beginning because there was no way that Brittany was moving to Jordan and living there for the rest of her life. That lies. There was no way. I knew it. I said, you were trying to get this man to the United States. Y'all are going to be on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. I knew exactly where this was going. Not surprised. Not surprised. I told y'all from jump, this couple is not a couple that could survive in Jordan. They have to be in America to actually give this relationship a chance. Here in Jordan, not going to happen. Not going to happen. So Brittany gonna be Brittany. She gets confirmation from Yazan's brother because she sits down with the translator again. My poor sister, she was just like, if you need a translator this much for your relationship, girl, move on to somebody else. I want them to work, but they both have to learn each other's language because the interpreter is not going to be there the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to be able to come over while y'all having Sunday night dinner and talk about, what you're going to do for the rest of the week and help y'all translate the conversation. That ain't going to happen. So you both need to buckle up. Get that little, what is that owl that keeps on harassing me? Duolingo. Get that, download the Duolingo app, and you two need to learn each other's language because this is lazy at this point. But anyway, they sit down with the interpreter, and the interpreter tells Brittany through Yazan's brother tells the interpreter, and he informs Brittany that Yazan is in danger if he stays there because his hating family members are so glued to her Instagram and everything that she does. They report back to Yazan's father, and Yazan's father gets mad, and now there's people in the family that actually want to harm him because they think that he is embarrassing the family. This is what I want to say about Brittany. Like I said before, Brittany is always going to be Brittany, but when she heard that information, right, she was just like, her response was, I can't believe that he got us into this. Girl, what? You heard that your man's life was in danger, and your response is, I can't believe that he got us into this mess. Honey, who, Brittany? I'm so glad that Yazan loves you the way that he does, because you could not be in a relationship with somebody who loves you like you love them, because you don't love anybody more than you love yourself. I couldn't believe that was her response to knowing that Yazan's life was in danger because he was in a relationship with you. Like, girl, you hear that and you get mad at him? Honey, you need to be mad at yourself as well, Brittany, because let's be real. You knew you weren't moving to Jordan. You knew there was no way that you were going to convert to Islam. You knew that you were not marrying that man within a week. You lied as well. Yazan absolutely lied to his parents. We even saw it on the show, how he was double talking. He was saying one thing to his parents and one thing to you. You both are responsible for the mess that you're in. You both were not honest to each other. You both were not honest to, Yazan's parents. Y'all created this mess. But Brittany, I wanted you to care a bit more. I know you gave us some tears last episode, but when you got the confirmation that this was the real deal, that he was still in danger, your response, he got us into this mess. Y'all got yourselves into this mess. You knew good and well that you were not moving to Jordan, girl. Take some responsibility, please. So basically, Yazan's brother is just like, listen, because Yazan and Brittany meet with the brother, and after Brittany has talked to Yazan, it was just like, I can't, like, this is not going to work. Our relationship is not going to work here. She tried to make it sound like, I want to get you to the United States because this isn't going to be safe for you, and we still want to be together. But let's just be real. Let's just be real. Brittany is on this show for fame. You know what I mean? For fame, for some kind of career success. The same thing with Yazan. The same thing with Yazan as well. He's also on the show because he wants to go to America. He has no problem. Let me tell you something. If you seek out an American woman, you knew that Brittany was American when you met her. From the first conversation that you had, you knew that she was American and you knew that she was not Muslim. Why on earth would you choose to be with somebody like this unless you liked that? You like that American woman. You like America. You sitting over here telling us, oh, I don't want to go to America. I like Jordan. You want to be in America. Far away from your parents, far away from your culture and all them traditions. You want to be in America, dipping it and doing it with Brittany, going out to the clubs, living the American life that you just saw on Instagram. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. You got with her for reasons, she got with you for reasons. It is what it is. You two are getting the best deal out of this situation, and that is another season, a higher pay rate on 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. I knew what this was from the beginning. They were not fooling me. They were not fooling me. I knew what it was. Congratulations. This scam worked, guys. Y'all got another season on another franchise. Work. So anyway, the brother is just like, I'll protect you. I won't let anything happen to my brother while Brittany works on the K-1 visa. Yazan is still not sure how she feels about him, but he's still going to move to America because he loves her. He wants a relationship to work out. Get the hell out of here, bro. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. In America, you can jump up and down on Brittany without a ring and live that American life. Stop playing. You're going to be far away from your parents. You're not waiting anymore because you told Brittany, you said, I can't wait anymore. You told Brittany, you mean to tell me you gonna get up in that woman's home without your parents, with Allah far away in Jordan, and you not slipping in them sheets? All she got to do is walk around you one time with 2 small sweatpants on, and it's over, bro. Stop playing. Y'all were both scared to get to the United States. I saw it. I saw it from the beginning. I let it play out, but I saw it. I saw it. Anyway, we got a super chat from Silver Streak. 7878 Silver Streak said, you are amazing. Thank you, Silver Streak. You too, my love. Thank you so much for the super chat. Love you guys. Thank you. Let's move on to my favorite couple, Kenneth and Armando. So Kenneth and Armando can now get married. Woo woo. Yes. And y'all know I cried, right? Y'all know I cried when Kenneth and Armando went into, I believe Kenneth Armando's daughter's name is Maria. I think that's her name. I cried when they told her that they could get married, and that baby's face lit up. And then she said to her dad, so Kenny is going to be my real dad now? I love that baby. Armando, you did a great job. You did a great job with that little girl. She is just be so smart and kind and wise at such a young age. You did a great job with her. I love that baby. She's so sweet. She's so precious. Can we talk about her loungewear? Her loungewear was this full-out sundress with her little sandals on. She had a bang slicked to the side with her baby hairs hanging down. I said, you better go ahead, fashion icon. She said, oh no, I'm going to be on TV. So I'm going to wear my best. Because ain't no way. That is not something that a little kid plays in. That is not children loungewear. Maria said, if I'm going to be on TV, y'all going to see me. Y'all going to see me in her little dress with her feet crossed, with her little Buster Brown white patent leather shoes, and she just playing with her doll. Hey, Dad, this is not play clothes. This is not how you dress to play, Maria. But I see you, Queen. I see you, young Queen, and I love it. I love it. So yeah, our boys are going to be able to get married. We're probably going to get a wedding on the season finale, hopefully, but we don't know because of COVID. But I'm happy for them. I love that couple. I love that couple from the beginning. I've had just little issues here and there, but this is great representation, right? We all talk about how representation matters, diversity matters. I loved that for the longest 90 Day Fiancé fans was just like, there are gay people who go through this process as well. How great that this is where you start with your first gay. Oh no, they had it. That couple wasn't gay. I'm sorry. I remember the girl from Australia and that YouTube girl. I didn't believe them. I didn't believe. Listen, maybe one of them is bisexual. I don't believe that both of those girls are bisexual, and I do not believe that they were in a relationship. I feel like that was all for camera. Anyway, I'll just say it. This is the first gay couple on this show, and this is the best representation. Like, they started at the top. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. This is how you start. When you want to bring diversity, when you want to bring representation to your show, this is where you start. They started with such a great couple. The bar has been raised. The bar has been set on 90 Day Fiancé. Listen, you could give us a messy gay couple. I would love that too. We'll watch that. But at least you're giving us top tier diversity. This is what we're looking for when we ask for representation. Kenneth and Armando delivered. Good job, 90 Day Fiancé. Y'all know I'm saving Jenny and Sumit for last. Child, let's get into Deavan and Jihoon. How sad. How sad. Because we go from watching this quickie, this hit it and quit it wedding to like seeing everything with this couple fall apart. So we open up with Deavan and Jihoon's wedding, and they just both seem happy. Like, of course, you know, any bride, Deavan is a little frustrated, right? It happens. And she's even more frustrated because this is her first wedding. And in her first wedding, her first, you know, traditional American wedding, as American as it can be, it's a hit and quit it. It's a quickie mart wedding. It's just like you in and out. She can't really fully get dressed because there's another bride that has to come in. People are ushering her out of rooms, pushing her on stage, and it just was a lot for her to take in. But when the ceremony started, she was able to bask in that. Jihoon was able to bask in that. He was so happy. There were family members there who were crying, who were just happy for them, and they seemed happy. The father-daughter dance was beautiful. Even their confessional after, and Deavan was like, "We didn't kiss," and Jihoon like grabs her face and tries to kiss her, and she laughs. And how sweet and beautiful. But you watch this knowing that she booed up with another man on Instagram, and Jihoon is in Korea crying because he hasn't seen his son in almost a year. Like, this is so sad. It's so sad. And then we see how COVID is affecting this relationship. And when we saw, these two like film during their COVID process, and then we see this relationship start to fall apart, I was like, okay, I see what happened now. I'm not surprised that Deavan and Jihoon's marriage was another COVID casualty, because COVID took a lot of marriages down. Okay, COVID took a lot of lives, money, and marriages. A lot of marriages. So I wasn't surprised by that, because these two are very different. Do they love each other? Yeah. Were they in love with each other at one point? Yeah. But I think these two thrive in space, because as you notice, Deavan was flying back and forth. So their relationship was able to survive that, but being together, holed up in a house for months on end, because Korea's lockdown was a real lockdown, not like an American lockdown where we were locked down, but still, meeting up at Target, meeting up at Starbucks, or walking around, Bloomingdale's, you know what I mean? Like, or going to parks and stuff. No, they were actually locked down for real, which is why they're not dealing with the same mess that we're dealing in here. They did it the right way. So I told you about my cousin who was in China when it happened, and they had a real lockdown. You could not leave. If you needed something from the market, there was somebody on everybody's floor. If you were in an apartment complex, there was somebody on her floor who would say, if you need to leave, they would say, where do you need to go? Because you can only go to the hospital or to the market. And she would say, oh, I need to go to the market. They would say, okay, what do you need? Write it down. Gave them the list. They sent somebody to go get your groceries, and here you are. When it got better, she was able to go out, but it was only one person who was able to go out and get groceries. So it was a real lockdown. Streets were sanitized every 5 minutes. I believe Korea probably had the same thing, that it was like a real actual lockdown because they could not leave the house. And Deavan was just like, being with him 24/7, I cannot do it. You know what I mean? Because Jihoon is playing the video games all day and not really being present. And that bothered her. That really, really bothered her. And, her little quirks and Drusilla probably bothered him. And, she decided that not that they needed to separate, because we saw on this show that only she was just like, we need some space. We need a break. Understandable. Understandable, right? What I was not ready for was Jihoon being ready for Deavan and the kids to leave. Did you see when he walked in? He was just, with Drusilla, I think he was just like, oh, you're not done packing yet? Boy, what? You should be crying and be like, no, don't leave. You're my wife. Stay here. Don't take my kids. Like, you're a little frustrated because she's not done packing. He's like, oh, because your plane is coming. Your flight is coming. So you got to hurry up and pack. You're not fighting for her to stay. I think that's probably another reason why Deavan didn't come back. Why go back to a husband that was making me hurry up to pack so that I could leave? It's like, you don't even want me here. So why am I rushing to get back to you? Because even when he said that to her, when he was just like, you're not done packing, she was like, no. Like, frustrated. Like, why would you say that? I'm leaving because me and you are fighting. We're not getting along right now. But, listen, men, we do this stuff, right? We're just like, oh my gosh, I'm leaving. I can't stand you. And we start slowly packing. Oh, wait, I forgot my socks. Say something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, we will give you the theatrics, but we want you to, like, stop us. We want you to be like, no, we'll work it out. Don't go. Jihoon was like, you're late. He's like, you're not done yet? I'm like, Jihoon, you should have been, every time Deavan put something in her luggage, you should have been like, no, you're my wife. We're going to make this work. She was literally packing in the living room. She wanted you to see her packing to stop her. You didn't. Homeboy helped her. Okay. He was like, all right, love ya. Okay, let me take you guys to the airport. I'm sorry. Even if your wife was getting on your nerves and you probably needed a little break from her, your son, who's not even talking, you want him to go too? Like, Jihoon was ready. I just wasn't expecting for Jihoon to be ready for the family to go as well. I thought he would have been fighting. I thought he would have been trying to convince Deavan and his kids to stay. The way he's crying on Instagram, like, I haven't seen my son. I didn't know that you were helping your son, putting him in a car seat, wrapping him up, driving him to the airport, knowing that he's going to be gone for a long time in the pandemic. I don't know. That was just very weird to me because Deavan is Deavan, right? So I was not shocked that she was just like, I'm going to go home for a while because that's what Deavan does. When things get difficult, Deavan runs home. That's what she does. So I wasn't shocked by that. I was just shocked that Jihoon was like, all right, let's go. I was like, oh, you sick of her too. I thought she was just sick of you. You sick of Deavan and the kids. He didn't even say, well, let the kids stay and you can go. He was like, I'm going to miss you. Okay. Jihoon, you got to take some responsibility too. It's not all Deavan. I'm sorry. I'm going to miss you. We've been fighting, so I know you got to go. You're in a pandemic. Your family is leaving. You're the husband and you're okay with that. That was just so weird to me. But that's Deavan and Jihoon. And also, let's be very clear here. Deavan, the way she was packing for more than a month. I don't know how Jihoon didn't notice that as well. He's just like, yeah, Devan's going to be gone for 30 days. She was not packing for 30 days. We're in a freaking pandemic. That woman took all of her makeup. What you need makeup for in a pandemic? What are you doing? What are you doing in a pandemic where you need makeup? Did you get a guest hosting gig on Good Morning America? Like, why do you need makeup? What are you doing that you need to take all of your makeup? She was going to find another husband. She was getting all her prim and proper press and pretty stuff and packing that up and not leaving a lipstick there, not leaving one mascara, one eyeshadow brush, one eyelash, nothing. Not even a beauty blender. She didn't leave it. She took it all. She took it all her clothes, all her shoes. I thought she was going to be gone for 30 days. She said, nope, I'm taking my best and my brightest. I'm going to make sure I look good because I'm scouting. I'm going to find me another Asian king because the one I got is lazy. Is a lazy scammer. I can do bad or by myself. While I'm home, I'm looking for a K-pop king. Let's go. That's what she was doing. You ain't even noticed that. I was like, this girl is clearing out her makeup. She's taking everything. Not leaving a lip pencil or nothing. She's not even leaving a gloss. She's taking everything. Woman to woman. I know what's going on. You on a prowl. Because what you doing in the pandemic? You need the makeup for your Tinder profile. You need the makeup for your Zoom dates. Girl, I see you, Deavan. We see each other. Unfortunately, your man didn't see it. Your man didn't see it. She wasn't coming back. And he didn't see it because he's just ready to get to the video games. He's ready to drop them off and get to the video games. You ain't even know that your family was leaving you for good. You ain't even know that when you said bye, Drusilla, that was the last time you were ever going to be able to say that kid's name in person. That was it. Now, the next time you see your son, he's going to be talking to have a head full of hair. Oh, that baby is probably going to be chunkier because he's going to be eating American food. He's already chunky in Korea. That baby is chunky. I said, you just had him. How is he so big? That baby is big. He's the same height as Drusilla. Oh, God. Jihoon, American food. Oh, my gosh. That baby. your son gonna be 6'2" when you see him again. My God, today he's gonna be 6'2" and like 4 years old. He's gonna be like, what the hell? American food. Get your baby back to Korea so he can grow up normal. Whew, child. Anyway, let's move on to Ariela and B. Oh, Ariela, you were miserable this episode. Poor Biniyam. I was like, ugh. What more do you need to see to know that this might not be the best decision for you, bro? Anyway, so there's this huge festival. I forget the name of it, but Biniyam is taking his family to it. His family being Ari and little Biniyam, and he wants them to go and celebrate. Ari being the American that she was not comfortable at the festival. Listen, I don't think she overreacted, right? But I do think she did not want to be a part of it before she got there. Before they even got up to the crowd, while they were walking there, she was already complaining. So again, this is something that she didn't want to do, was she went along with it to please Biniyam. Not Binyam's fault. That's Ari's fault. She does not communicate. Ari does not communicate, but then she'll blow up and think it's justified. It's not right. You are too grown. You are too grown to be communicating like this. And although I think that her approach was wrong, I still think that her reaction was justified. The baby, I think the baby is 30 days old. He don't need to be at no festival. I get that it's cultural. I get that it's religious. From what I saw as a mom, look at me as a mom. I'm thinking about Ari. As a new mom, this is your first child. I don't think she overreacted. She saw the crowd. She saw her little frail baby. She was like, people are pushing. I would have felt the same way too. You know what I mean? This is not her sixth baby. This is her first baby. So she's going to be extra. She is going to be extra until she pop out some more and she feels like she knows what she's doing. That's just, I accepted that from her. I accepted that from her. She said, my baby is a month old. You know, he wants to get closer. Like if Biniyam stayed where they were at, I think Ari would have been, okay as Ari can be, right? Because we know she's a complainer. But I don't think she would have complained as much when he wanted to move in with the baby on his stomach and the little baby bin, whatever that thing is, baby attachment, baby bra, whatever that thing is. When he started moving closer to the crowd and people were like, it's a festival. People were excited and, wanting to get the holy water. And, it was getting a little crowded. It was getting a little tight and people were, pushing each other. She was like, no, I don't like this. Understand. I can't say that I would do anything different. I would have said the same thing. I would have probably been a little frantic too when I'm seeing my child get crushed. I agree with her in that moment. Where I disagreed with her was, and I always disagree with her on this. Every time she gets upset with Biniyam, she says, give me my baby. And she took the baby from him and she was holding the child and she was cussing him out. I hate when she does that to him. Because one, Ari is very aware that he feels like this is his do-over with his son because he didn't lose his first child, but he did lose his first child to America. He's not able to raise his son because of his own actions, right? That's still a pain that he has. So we know, and he has expressed to you that he wants to be very involved and he wants you to live here in Ethiopia so he can raise his son because he never got a chance to do that with his first child. So you're very aware of that and that's a very sensitive space for him. My second issue is that's his child as well. And you remove his parent participation from your child when you say, give me my baby. Because you're using it, to me, from watching it, as a weapon. You're using it as a threat. And you're using it to degrade him, to let him know that this isn't his child, this is your child. So what you say about your child goes. And that if you want to leave, you will leave. So it's a threat. So you're letting him know, give me my baby. And this is what I'll do with my child. And you can't say anything because if you piss me off, I'll leave with my baby. Knowing that that's going to hurt that man. I hate when she does that. She does that so often with him. Give me my baby. Give me my baby. One day he should be like, no, ho, this is our child. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, and I'll give you our child. He needs to do that. But you know why he won't? He's always going to walk on pins and needles with Ari because he doesn't want her to leave Ethiopia with their child because he knows that he can't get him. He knows that he'll never be able to see his child, or he won't be able to see his child for a very long time. So he walks on pins and needles with that woman. He lets that woman disrespect him so he can stay in his child's life. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. And Ari knows it. She knows it. How does she know? She realizes that she went too far in disrespecting her husband and being so frantic with her baby. So she decides, Miss Frantic about this her firstborn, she gives her baby over to Biniyam's sister. I said, oh, you know you messed up. You know you messed up because you would never let that woman hold your child and walk away and not be available and not be present. First of all, the sister looked like she was, talking to some dude that she was trying to get chose by. So you walk into her, mess up her little game that she got going on because she was pressed up on the wall talking to some dude. It looked like she was flirting. Here you come. Can you hold the baby? She was like, well, damn. I'm trying to get a husband too. Excuse me. So you give her the baby and you walk off and you go over to Biniyam. I'm sorry. I was just, I wasn't right. I shouldn't talk to you that way. Girl, stop it. You know exactly what you're doing. You felt bad because it was on camera. So now you want to go back and say, I'm sorry. You gotta stop using that excuse of, I'm not from here and I live in. Ari, please, you've been dipping in and doing it in Ethiopia long before you met Biniyam. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. You was banging a lot of Ethiopian men. You was living your best eat, pray, love life, but you got stuck with this one when you got pregnant. So y'all decided to make it work. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. You was a video hoe in Ethiopia. So let's stop acting like I don't understand this, please. I don't know what's going on. You understand it enough to be a video hoe. Because you was in a couple of little videos. Laid up on a couple of Ethiopian mess. This ain't your first time to the motherland, ma'am. You've been here and you've done it and you've done it well. So stop. Stop that American thing. I don't understand the land, the medicine. You know enough about the men. So stop playing this game, mama. Let's stop. So she realizes she was wrong and she goes up to Biniyam and I'm sorry. And, apologizes to him. Listen, I don't know if she realized that she went too far or if a producer told her, girl, you about to get a ring. And the way you're going, it ain't happening today. So tighten up and apologize so we can film this freaking proposal scene. One or the other could have happened. So anyway, after she apologizes, Biniyam busts her in the head with a lemon and gives her a ring. The way he threw that lemon, I said, oh, this is personal. He said, will you marry me? So she accepts the ring and Biniyam and Ari are now engaged. Not sure if they're married at this point, but Biniyam is ready to spend the rest of his life being nagged to hell by Ari. And you're going to give her other children? All right, dude. I hope it gets you to America. I hope it gets you to America. I can't believe they spent the whole day fighting and at the end of the day got engaged. The ghetto. This proposal was so ghetto. How are you cussing out your man right before a proposal? You just cussed him out like 30 minutes ago. Ghetto. Ghetto. Let's do it. I have saved the best for last. Jenny and Sumit. Let me wet the whistle. Jenny. At this point, mama, I hope you scamming too. I hope that you're scamming to be on this reality TV show. I hope you're scamming for the fame and for the popularity and for, some little young brown zick. This is what I hope you're doing. This is what I hope you're doing because, honey, he's never going to marry you. What more do you need? Sumit is never going to marry you. I've been saying this since season 1. What more do you need? Like, it's never going to happen. And you got your confirmation today. Why are you still in India? Go home. Go home. Be with your family. Like, it's just not going to happen. What you want ain't going to happen. It's just not. So anyway, Jenny, oh God. You know what? I also feel like, Jenny, you should go home because you're not going to ever get married to this man. But also, his mama may harm you. She does not like you. The way she keeps on looking at her, shame, shame, shame. She gonna kill you, girl. Go home. Go home. That woman is distraught. She does not like you. She cannot stand that her son is with you. That shame finger in the face. How could you shame? Shame, shame. She's gonna harm you. She is going to harm you. You gotta go home. You just have to go home because this is what's going to happen. Listen, I watched enough ID channel and enough Oxygen Network, Hello Snap, to know how women operate. You're going to get harmed. Then America got to get involved. We got to take all of our resources and go there and try to find out who stabbed Jenny. Leave America out of this. Leave us out of this. Just go home. Just go home and leave us out of this mess. Anyway, Jenny and Sumit gave us some of the best performances ever on 90 Day Fiance. They let us have it. So Jenny, after she walked away and said, oh, I'm not going to do this to this family. I'm just going to leave. After she does all of that, right, she comes back and she sits down. Summit's mama giving her the finger. Shame. Giving her the shame finger. Jenny's just like, what? I don't know what he's saying. You gotta translate. So Sumit is translating, right? And he's telling her what his mother is saying. And Jenny is just like, well, when I came here, you took me shopping. We were friends. And the mom is like, oh no, shame. Shame on you, whore. Absolutely not. When you came here, you were introduced to me as Summit's friend. We were hanging out and we were shopping because we were the same damn age. I thought we was girlfriends. I come home early from work to find you riding my son. That's when I kicked you out of my property because I realized that this relationship was more than what Sumit told me. So let's be very clear, Jenny. You came here as Summit's boo. But Sumit, you and Sumit ain't tell his family what this was. So don't try to make it seem like the mom is crazy. We were girlfriends. We were hanging out. You took me shopping. She thought you were a friend. Although that friendship looked a little weird to me. You know what I mean? But that's how she was introduced to Jenny. So Jenny, again, I could agree with you on like one thing. But let me tell you something. First of all, you're too old to be a side chick. Okay? You was wrong. You and Sumit are wrong in this entire situation, Jenny. I'm sorry. We are not going to ever feel bad for a side chick and a cheating husband. It's never going to happen. You are wrong. You are wrong. Okay. So here's another thing where I got to come at Jenny for. So as Summit's mama, who is being an ageist, is saying that she does not want her son to be with somebody old, and she's shaming again, right? Jenny's comeback to that is, well, I used to be homophobic, but my daughter fell in love with a woman and I had to accept that because I love my child. Ma'am, I don't think that hit like you thought it would hit to try to explain your situation with Sumit, to use the fact that you didn't like your daughter's partner because you did not want her to be gay and in a gay relationship is not the comeback that you think it is. It just made you look even worse. It just made you look even worse. And I'm just like, how did you think that was going to land? Maybe in your little ex-homophobic mind, you thought that was, that's going to get her. That's the zinger. Oh, I hated my daughter's partner because I hated the gays. But I can't do anything now because she's happy. So please accept me jumping on your son at 62. Like, girl, no. Like it did. And I was like, ooh, Jenny, you gotta find another, another comeback. Cause this one ain't it. This one ain't the hit you thought it was. But listen, I'm gonna give my girl this. Hold on, before we go on, we got a super chat from Stacy. Stacy said, I came for the Jenny impression. And you delivered. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Stacey. Thank you for the super chat. So listen, again, y'all know I ain't never going to side with a side chick, but I sometimes will agree with Jenny. I will say this. The way them parents were coming at her, I feel like her outburst was justified because the mother gave her one too many shames. And Jenny was just like, stop talking to these people. Stop it. Stop. We're done. Stop talking to them. Let's go. I was like, whoop. Yes, Jenny. Jenny took as much as she could take. And then she said, stop. We are done talking. Now, I will say this. That scared Sumit a bit because this has been Sumit's plan the entire time. Embarrass his parents, have his parents act out, and be so difficult that he'll never marry Jenny. So everything is going according to plan. But he didn't prepare for Jenny to pop off at his parents. He was just like, because he knew who his mama was. He knew, and the mother had already, the mother came ready to fight, right? So Sumit, after Jenny does, stop talking to these people. It's over. Stop talking to them. So after she does all of that, I'm telling you, they gave it. This couple gave it this episode. Give them more money next season, TLC, 90 Day Fiance, because they delivered. They delivered. So after Jenny's outburst, right? Sumit, is trying to bring everything down. It's just like, all right. My side chick has gone a little too far. So then he just calmly says to his parents, I love her and I'm going to be with her. I don't care what you say. I love her. I wanted to have you here to tell you out of respect that we're getting married. Why are moms like this? Why are moms like this? Because then Summit's mom is just like, okay, well, if you marry her, I'll kill myself. Why are moms like this? I was just like, I can see every mom in the world pulling this stunt. I'm telling you, there's nobody more dramatic than a mother, especially when her kids get older and start to make up their mind and do their own thing. Oh, the way they kill themselves off when you don't do what they want, what you want them to do. Oh, they will kill themselves off in a second. So I wasn't surprised that she pulled the suicide card. I'll kill myself right now in front of you. And the dad was, did you see the dad? So his dad was like, oh, because probably she's pulled the suicide card a lot. You know what I mean? When she doesn't get her way, and the dad is like, oh, here we go. Again, Sumit he knows who his mama is, right? I don't think this is the first time the mother has threw suicide out there when something has not been done her way, or when, the kids have not done what she wanted them to do. I think this is all going according to Summit's plan. I really, really do. This is not the first time that his mother has said that she would kill herself if something doesn't go her way. She's that dramatic. She's a mom. We know. All kids know that moms will kill themselves off for the slightest thing. You're not coming home for Christmas. Well, I guess I'll die then. You don't want to come home and celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ? Well, I'll die on the cross too. We all know. We all got mamas. We know how they are. Okay. So I think Sumit knew. I think Sumit knew that his mother would pull the suicide card. He just had to push enough to get to, the suicide level with his mama. And that was his out. He got his out. And this out is so big that Jenny would have to accept that he can't marry her. Because how I know this went according to his plan, because after his mother threw the suicide card out, Sumit was just like, okay, I won't marry her. Wait. There's no kind of discussion. There's no, Mom, why would you do that? Like nothing. It's like, oh, Mom, you would do this. Okay, I won't marry her. You got there too quick for me. Wait, especially if I'm Jenny, you love me, you want to fight to the ends of the earth with me, you're gonna fight. You're gonna say, Mom, don't kill yourself. I love her. We got to make this work. I want you to kick another coffee table. Rip your shirt open more. Fall at her feet. Do something. How you went to, oh, well, I don't want my mom to die, so I'm just not going to marry Jenny. You got there too quick for me. Too quick for me. Before we move on, we got a super chat from my girl, Angie. Angie said, the smirk, I was about to get to that. The smirk on the mother's face after Sumit submitted to her demands was priceless. I know how to play my kids. It's a God-given right. Thank you for the super chat. I was about to get to that because as soon as Sumit said that, she was just like, after she was, oh, kill myself. And after he said, well, Mom, I won't do it, Mom. The way she looked at her husband, got him. She knew, because she's been able to get what she wants. She's been able to get her demands met by throwing out the suicide. She knew she could cry. She knew she could beg, but she was just like, my suicide card, that's my queen. That's the killer. That's the killer in the deck. I know that when I throw that out, ain't nobody stopping me. She knew, Sumit knew. So now they're not getting married. Just like I said, this dude was never going to marry Jenny. And then later he tells Jenny, she's just like, so that's it? That's it? And Sumit is just like, well, I still have something for you. This ring I got from Claire's. And she's like, oh, look at my ring. We're in love. Yeah. This is so sad. At your big age, you're dealing with this. You should be so far past this. This should not be how you're living your golden years. And honestly, can your heart take this mess? Let's be real. Let's be clear. And let's be real here. Can you physically take all this drama, Jenny, that this relationship puts on you, the stress, all of this? You need to be chilling. You need to be with your grandbabies. You need to be just having a joyous, peaceful life. Why are you willingly a side chick in India? Girl, I don't get it. I don't get it. So Sumit, the scam king, got his way. He was able to scam his way into Jenny's retirement fund. He was able to scam his way onto the show now for 2 seasons, and he's going to get another. He won. He scammed Jenny from day one, and she saw every scam and still stayed, and at her big age accepted a promise ring. I'm sorry, are you 14 and evangelical? Why the hell are you accepting a promise ring? Excuse me? Men should not be given promise rings over the age of 19. Like, I'm not even the 19. Well, if you're like religious, I get it. You know what I mean? But like, no, we are good and grown. What are you giving me a promise ring for? I promise not to put you in the eye with this ring. Engagement or else. Get out of here. Don't play with me. Play checkers. Jenny, Sumit. Where is it? You did that, boy. You did that. The scam king has won again. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about with this episode. Now we are going to get into the chit chatter. So if you were just here for the review, my loves, the review ends now. Now let's get into the chit chatter. Let's go. Miss Brown Sugar said, Mama said it with a straight face. So cold. Oh, she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. Thank you, Jacqueline. Oh, Sarah, you know this couple is coming back. The way they outperformed everybody on this show. The way they outperform Jenny and Sumit is coming back, absolutely, and they're getting more money. Jenny and Sumit is going to be the Michael and Lisa of 90 Day Fiance the other way. I promise you. SO said, LOL, that promise ring is literally nothing to Sumit. I don't know why she's so happy about it. Me either. You ain't marrying him, girl. Even more so now after what his mama said. Child, that mother's on a mission. Jenny, I will leave. Ty Sykes said Sumit needs to tell Jenny he is never going to marry her. He's never going to say that. There goes the show. He's never going to say that. Hey, Black Lavender. Black Lavender said Summit's mama ain't having it at all. Laura Becker said my mom would say that. My mom too. Let's be real. This is a mom move. This is a mom move. Oh, Laura said my mom wouldn't say that. Miss Brown Sugar said mama said it with a straight. Oh, yeah, I said that already. Sammy said mama came to win. She sure did. She knew what move. She knew what move to pull. Penny said his mom, talk about something, his mom one-upped him. She was wrong, though. So wrong. So wrong. She was manipulating her son the way he manipulated her husband, and Jenny. Sumit learned manipulation from his mama. You think he could scam like this on his own? Like he was just born like this? He just figured this out? No, he learned from his mama. Because we saw how satisfied she was when he told her after she threw the suicide card out there that he wouldn't marry Jenny. He learned it from her. That's why he's so good at it. Kusi said, Lord, the emotional manipulation. Absolutely. Candace said, I'm a mom and I would never traumatize my child that way. That was crazy as hell. Absolutely. Kusi Girlie said, that woman has been pulling the suicide card for decades. Absolutely. She sure did. She probably did the whole thing. Oh, if you leave, if you go away to school, if you move to America, I'll kill myself. Her son is just doing to her what he learned from her. Oh, Whitney, he jumped on that suicide plot with the quickness because he knows his mom. He knew if he pushed her far enough, that would come up because he's dealt with that from her before. He played his family and Jenny like a fiddle. I think the only person who knew about his whole plot was his brother. Yep. Overly dramatic to get what she wants. Black Lavender, mom was pulling out all the tricks to get rid of Jenny. Absolutely. Sammy said Sumit should have threatened suicide too. Uno reverse card. And then the dad should have jumped in and be like, well, me too. Yep, Laura, he knew he would say it. Style Chat said, girl, my family is Indian. We dramatic. Child, listen, y'all bring it. This Jenny and Sumit, we didn't need any other couple, in my opinion. They brought it. This was so dramatic and hilarious. Yeah, that smirk. She looked right at the husband. Got him, baby. I got him. Yeah, Sumit was happy he got that out. Yep. Guys, she was so satisfied. She got her way. Because she knows that she still controls her son. Yep. They put Black Lavender, they definitely put on the show. Cause Girlie said, yes, Sumit knew. He was probably like, finally, mom, damn. I almost had to marry this woman. I'm still getting sell alerts. Listen, hold off on the sales. I'm done. I did all my Black Friday and Cyber Monday shopping. I'm done until Christmas. Until the Christmas sales start rolling around. Oh yeah, Sumit absolutely knew that his parents were never going to say yes. Stacey said when Sumit said he wouldn't marry Jenny, you could see in his mom's head, she said, and scene. She gave us drama. Oh, Black Lavender said, Jenny was so proud of that ring. I was like, girl, don't be proud for being the side granny. You're a mess. She signed up for this mess. Hold on. We got a super chat from N Yarden. What's up, N Yarden? Oh, N Yarden said, when you wish upon the Nikki stars. Thank you, N Yarden. Thank you for the super chat, my love. You guys are so sweet. Uno reverse. Wow, I'm killing myself too. Oh God. That was when she threw that out. I said, oh, you gotta checkmate. What you gonna do after that? She said, not only did she say that she was gonna kill herself, she said, I'm gonna do it right here on the ground. She knew, and Sumit knew. He was smirking too. And scene. Oh, wait, I missed Laura's question. Okay. Laura said, what could we possibly see from Jenny and Sumit next season? I hope it's something else. I hope it's something else. But knowing from what they've given us this season, I expect nothing but greatness. Nothing but greatness, guys. They did so good this season. Listen, the bar, they raised the bar. They got to come better with something. I think the only thing that they can do next season is trying to get Jenny pregnant. Why not? Let's go. Let's go. Trying to get Jenny pregnant, or maybe Jenny finding text messages and DMs from Sumit to some other woman. That could be the only place that they could go where it's like, okay, I'll be checking in again. That could be the only thing that could really top this season. Oh, I missed a super chat from who? Miss Moo? Hold on. I got N Yarden. I got Angie. Angie Brooks. Thank you, sis. Angie got your girl a super chat. She said, reminds me of Darcy and Jesse. Promise ring. Thank you for the super chat, Angie. Let me tell you something. Darcy and Jesse, they brought the drama just like Sumit and Jenny. That couple was so intense. So intense. Who knew that Jesse would be that crazy? Did I miss any more? Because I just got I got Stacy's. Yeah. I think I got them all. I think I got Angie. I think Angie was the one that I missed. Thank you, Angie, so much. Thank you. Jennifer Foots. Sumit ain't never smiled so much after he told her he couldn't marry her. The chick teeth was all the way out. Oh, Jennifer! Oh, he was so happy. He was so happy. He put on a whole little picnic, got some wine. They're cheersing to the promise ring. Someone was like, whew, I'm out of this. Now let's look for some other drama. Black Lavender said, just deposit the check after that performance. Oh, Shonda, Summit's mama was committed. She put it, when she started with the shame and the head shake, she said, oh, I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give it to Viola Davis, who? Watch me work. She did it. She did it. I got it. Thank you, guys. Oh, Laura said, I hope it's more of the daughter-in-law. We'll see. We'll see. You know another thing that they can do next season? Bring in the ex-wife. Bring in the ex-wife. Girl, child. That would be some drama. Ethan Swift said, "Who is your favorite and least favorite couple this season?" Also, hey Nikki, hey Ethan. I'm catching the tail end of this review. Ethan, my favorite couple, just because of how they delivered this season, Jenny and Sumit. Jenny and Sumit put in work. They gave us a season. The performances were stellar, stellar. What made this couple so amazing and so like just so good this season? Summit's parents put in work, especially his mother. Every time we saw that woman on screen, she was giving it to us, just like for heart and soul, like just putting everything into this scene. Brava! Brava! My least favorite couple is, well, they're not my least favorite couple. I'll do my least favorite couple and then my least favorite person. I hate to do it, but my least favorite couple this season was not Jenny, was Brittany and Yazan. Here's why. I knew what they were doing. I knew that this couple was scamming to get to the United States to get on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. I saw from the beginning. There was no way that Brittany was going to live in Jordan. I never believed it for 1 second. And I never believed that Sumit wanted to stay in Jordan with his family. He fell for an American girl because he liked her, obviously, but he also likes the freedom, the American girl, carefree freedom, and just the not just freedom, but the freedom from the strictness of his family's culture, not Jordan, but how his family believes and what his family wants for him. He comes from a very conservative family. He said that. He gets with this woman who is so wild and carefree. Not wild in like a sense where she's like just a wild girl, but like just just very free and very fun. He falls for that because of that in her, because he can like vicariously live through her. So I knew that these two were scamming to get to the United States. I knew I know there were these young Instagram people and they're looking for that. They're looking for the numbers. They're looking for the fame, but they also want to get Yazan to America to get on another season, to get on 90 Day Fiance's first show, which has a bigger budget and more money. And that is 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. So I knew where this was going. So that's why they're my least favorite, because I saw this scam from the beginning. My least favorite person is Ari. On the show, again, I don't know Ari in person. She's probably so sweet and so nice. On this show, I think we just saw the worst of her. I just felt like she made it very difficult for the relationship to work. I do feel like Biniyam had a lot of issues as well, but just Ari, just with the complaining and the brattiness and the give me my baby, it just was ugly. It just was really, really ugly to me. And again, I'm talking about Ari's performance on this show. I don't know how she is in real life. She's probably a great person. On this show, she did not, it wasn't the best look for her. That's what I'll say. We got a super chat. We got a super chat from Mel Fitness. Mel Fitness said, if the ex-wife comes back, I'm hoping she works. I hope she works in 9 months pregnant. That is the mess I want to tune into, Mel Fitness. Yes. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, girl. That would be a season. Kimberly said, I want to see a pregnancy scare from Jenny. Oh God. Laura Becca said, y'all are right. Tim and Melissa were the worst. I forgot they existed. Laura, had I remembered Tim and Melissa, I would have said they were my least favorite couple. I forgot about them. So Ethan, I gotta change my answer. My least favorite couple is Tim and Melissa because they gave us nothing. Nothing. They were so boring. And I do not know how this couple passed the first round of casting. Maybe they just needed some fillers. I don't know what it was, but they were so boring. Again, I don't know how these people are in real life. On this show, what we saw from them was boring. Nothing happened. Shannon Devan is here. Hey, sis. Laura Becker said, we saw the worst of Ari and the chick with the South African redhead guy. Who is that? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes. I think I would have liked that chick in real life, but everyone who watched the show hated her. I forget her name, but I know who you're talking about. I was on Tanya and Sinjin. I was on Tanya's side at the end of their relationship. In the beginning, she just seemed team too much for me. But at the end of of us viewing their relationship, from what we saw on the show, I was Team Tanya. I just felt like, asking your man to get a job is not too hard. It's not too hard. And again, she could do better with her work as well, but at least she's trying to get work. Sinjin was just like, I don't want to work. That's not possible, bro. That's not possible. And I hated the way his family and friends treated her. I didn't like it. So yeah, I know you're talking about. Oh, Laura Becker said, I want to see a polyamorous couple. Oh, yes. Hey, Kalia, glad you're back. Hey, Nikisha. Laura said, I got my friend watching the show with me. I told him about Tim cheating, and he goes, he cheated on her? Tell him that we all said that. We all were like, you cheated on Lisa? Ciao. Yes, 2 thumbs up, my loves. 2 thumbs up. Or all the thumbs. Lovely Quills. Yes, Lovely Quills is letting all of y'all know. You know what, guys? Jay says, nope, Tanya is crazy. Guys, I'm telling you, we get a version of these couples that the show wants us to see. If you want to see what these couples are really like, watch 90 Day Fiance Pillow Talk. You will love all of these couples. All of these couples, because they just seem like real sweet couples who are in love. They don't look like that on the show because the show is entertaining and they got to give us the drama. But on Pillow Talk, like, I forget their name, but I think she is from the Philippines. And no shade, this is the only thing I could think of. Her husband was the guy who was always broke and borrowing from his friend who got the black wife. I think they got a YouTube channel. I think they have a YouTube. I think the girl's name is Nikki. It's the Filipino girl, and her husband looked like the penguin. Them, I would have never thought that couple actually worked, but they kind of do. They kind of do. I would have never saw it had I not watched Pillow Talk. Oh, Afua said I would love to see a trans couple. Me too. Me too. I would love to see that too. Oh, okay. So Violetta, yes. Violetta is talking about Tariq and Hazel. Yeah, they keep saying that she's bi, but if she's trying to have a girlfriend while they are together, that is poly. Yes, that might be our first polyamorous couple. Oh, we got a super chat. We got a super chat from who? SL said, I love Pillow Talk. I tend to watch it more than the actual episodes. Me too. Me too. Thank you for the super chat, SL. Yes, listen to Shonda. Annie and David. Thank you, Shonda. Violetta said, I hope it's a real polyamorous situation and not Hazel just trolling for someone for Tariq's dusty self. They seem like it. They seem like they could be a poly couple. I can actually see that. Oh, Laura, I would love to see that too. Will it happen? Who knows? I am interested. Oh, Laura said, I would love this, or a guy from an African continent who is not with an old white woman. I would love to see that as well, right? But this couple coming up on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, That the old white woman who's just like, you can call me a cougar, and she's calling her man, and she's just like, how many watches do you need? They're going to be good TV. I'm looking forward to watching that couple. Oh, she's Thai. Thank you. I believe that was Samantha who gave me that tea. Okay, thank you guys. Fly Cat, let me know too. She's from Thailand. Annie's from Thailand. Miss Brown Sugar, he does. That's why you're laughing. And it was no shade, but like, that is the penguin. Coos Girlie said David and Andy shocked the hell out of me. Absolutely. Who is Dean? I feel like that name is so familiar. Laura said, does anyone want to see Dean back? I low-key hate him, but I know people liked him. Who is Dean? I'm confusing him with Dean from The Bachelor. But I know there's a Dean. Shanna K. Shanna K. In the reunion, Tanya was going to spill some tea, but stopped short. I felt like she was hinting at Anjanette tea and when he drinks. Oh, but they seem really happy when not on the show. I remember that. I thought that was going to happen too. Gracie Ella, my girl, said, Nikki, Samantha wants you to do another Jenny impression. And well, I kind of want you to do it too. We love you. What did Jenny do? Stop talking to these people. Stop it. We're done. That's all you get. Who is Dean? Oh, Shanna, they have a cooking show. What's the name of the cooking show? I would love to see it. I hope it's just Andy cooking. David is a sweetie. He don't seem the most sanitary. Yes, Laura, the auntie with the Belizean dude. Oh, they're going to be hilarious. She's really cute. She could like get some like good American guy. But again, the power dynamic won't be there. So, oh, Dean is the brother. Oh yeah, I like Dean. Where's he at? Yeah, Violetta, I remember that. She's talking about Dean. And she said, wasn't he saying he was going to live in the Philippines and he had a girl out there? He was supposed to be, he was a cast member on 90 Day Fiance. He was supposed to be on the first season of The Other Way. Mel Fitness, we got another super chat from Mel. You should be on Pillow Talk. Thank you so much, Mel Fitness. I should. Now I would give you a show. I would give you a show. Samantha said, I love Dean and Tariq on Pillow Talk. It was hilarious. I heard that they had a little falling out. So that's why they're not doing Pillow Talk anymore. How unfortunate. They're a good team. Yeah, I thought the same way, Violetta. Violetta said Dean was awful on the season, but he then redeemed himself for Pillow Talk. Did I give you a super chat? Thank you, Mal. If I didn't, thank you, my love. Who? Who smashed ice cream in a dude's face? Are we still talking about Tariq and Hazel? Gracie Ellis said, Nikki, he got in trouble for talking about Tim's size of you know what. What? Why was Dean talking about Tim's penis? That's very weird. Oh, Shauna said their show is on TLC. It's called Spice It Up with David and Annie. Annie does most of the cooking, but she's so funny dragging David. Guys, who thought that couple? Who thought that couple would like work? Like actually work? Not me. Not me. But they do. I love them. I love watching them. Wow. SL said their falling out was because Tariq gave their falling out was because he gave Tariq sugar honey iced tea about Hazel. They move randomly to the Philippines to be with his new girl. Tariq says Dean is jealous of him, but I thought they got over that, and then they got on Pillow Talk because we all of a sudden we're just not seeing them on Pillow Talk anymore. Oh, because he was making fun of him. I believe that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought we talked about Tim and Melissa. We're talking about Tim and Vanessa. Child. The brothers. Oh, he was talking about Tim being born female. That's where that rumor came from. Because everybody was saying that Tim was a lesbian or a trans woman. And I was just like, I think the show would have led with that. Oh God, Sarah said Dean had a podcast that said Tim crossed his legs because he was born female. Ooh, ooh, yeah. I would have removed him too. I would have removed him too. That's just low. That's just low. If Tim was trans, the show would have led with that. And even so, if he didn't say anything about it, that's not Dean's place to out somebody. Like, oh, that's ugly. That is ugly. Oh, that is so ugly. Whitney said Tim has said he's glad he got Dean kicked off the show. Listen, what Dean said was terrible. Miss Gigi, he was on self quarantine. I think if he was on self quarantine, even after those comments, he's a cash cow for that show. I think Dean and Tariq are cash cows for that show. And I think they're going to, instead of fire him, they might put him on timeout or on another show. But I don't think they'll get rid of him. Samantha said, I heard Vanessa and Colt got engaged. She'll do anything to be on that show. Poor thing. Like, you literally came on TV and said that you had sex with Colt. And not only did you have sex with him, you were like cheating with him. He was with somebody else. That's like your claim to fame. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Absolutely, Laura. If Tim was trans and didn't want to disclose it, it's his choice. Absolutely. But also, it's the way Dean said it. He crosses his legs because he's a woman. What? That whole statement is just it just screams misogyny and homophobia. Oh, he definitely looks like the type of guy to say those things, Yarden and Yarden. Vodka with 3 olives is I'm looking at his comments on my other review. If you come here, Vodka, hey. Me either, Violetta. I used to be able to cross them back in the day. Back when my metabolism was crazy. Shanna K said also Annie and her ponytail husband, Robert, maybe worked out really well. Editing can really make things look different. You know what? Same thing. Annie and Robert, they love each other. I really did not. We saw all the issues from this couple, but then at the wedding, I was like, oh, this is the real deal. This is love. And then seeing them on Pillow Talk, I'm like, why didn't we? I know why we didn't see the good parts because it's they got to give us the drama and the entertainment and the conflicts. But that threw me that this couple was like the real deal. They are, guys. They're the real deal. You can meet the love of your life in one day. Wow. I actually kind of love that. I actually kind of love that. Oh, thank you, Ethan. I love you guys. I do. I told you my best friends. My best friends. Beautiful gay black men. I love them. I've learned so much from them, and they're the reason why. It's that ain't me. It's my friends. It's my aunt. It's my godfather. Oh gosh. It's the beautiful LGBTQ people in my family who have made me this way. So my family and friends, I'm very blessed. Laura said Robert was so dang dusty on the show. He's still snarky on Pillow Talk, but she throws it right back. I think he does that for the show. I think these two are really, they're it. They're it. Yes, Sammy. Sammy said, was Robert the bum with 50-11 kids? You guys, you're something else. Oh, but I think he does have like 9 or 11 kids, though. Robert was Future before Future. Shannon said, girl, after quarantine, one day to meet our loves is all we're going to have. We're all going to have to pull a Robert and Annie, baby. We're not going to have much time because we're going to be out having a good time. And then one person coughs and we're back inside. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Biden Harris ain't playing with us. They not playing with us. We're not going to be quarantined for 2 days and then we're going to be back out in the clubs, dipping in and doing it, twerking at brunch. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're not playing with us. Just know we're going to be real quarantined when they take office. And I'm not mad about it. I want my life back. I don't like this quarantine life. I don't like this. I don't like going out with a mask. I want to go back. I want to go back to September 2019 when all was fair and love and war. And we were happy. We didn't know that 2020 was going to rip our edges out one by one. It's Kiva said Annie and Robert wasn't shocking. They were a regular New York couple, in my opinion. They be giving New York Hispanic couple. It's Kima, you are on it. You are on it. This is Robert and Annie are a regular New York Hispanic, not even Hispanic, just a New York couple. I'm telling you, when I first moved to New York, I would see like couples communicating, and I would, if you're not from there, you would think they're arguing. This is just how they talk. This is just how New Yorkers talk. For a long time, like my first year there, I was so afraid to talk to people because I felt like everybody in New York was so aggressive. But what really helped me out was when I used to work at 34th Street Gap, and it just really just showed me. I had to like learn how New York people are and embrace it and not, think that they're trying to beat me up or they're yelling at me. This is just how they are, men and women. Men and women from any culture. Oh my goodness. Everybody just has, if you're from there, you know what I mean? There are a lot of implants, but if you're from New York, everybody got that, hey, you get over here. Everybody, men, women, and children. People just like, oh, welcome to the Gap. But yes, you're very right, it's Kima. That is a New York couple. Wow. In Yarden said, did you hear that 90 Day Fiance and TLC put copyright strike? No! Put copyright strikes on Bondi Blues channel for screenshots. I hate that stuff. What show did that to me? There's a show that did that to me, and that's why I stopped putting pictures in my videos. I really hate that because at the end of the day, we're helping you. We're discussing your show. Like, I know that there are several people who have said to me, I don't even watch this show. I just come here to like laugh and have fun with everybody else. But now I'm going to start watching it so I know what you guys are talking about. It's like, you're a $1 billion company. Why are you putting copyright strikes on a YouTuber's review who's a fan of your show? It's just bad business to me. You're not losing anything from Bondi Blue posting a screenshot. You're not losing anything. She's not taking anything away from you. She's adding viewers to your show. It's very stupid. Because then when we stop reviewing it, then it's just like, oh my goodness, can we send you an earlier season so you can watch it and, do it for your reviewers? No, it's not fair. That's not fair because I've noticed that, especially with The Bachelorette. I've noticed that's where I got my copyright strike from, The Bachelorette. But I tweeted Mike Fleiss, the producer of The Bachelorette. I was just like, you need to stop. It was during Rachel's season. I was like, this is the first Black Bachelorette. I'm a Black reviewer and I'm talking about the Black Bachelorette. Why are you guys coming after me? Like, guys, I tweeted that to him. Within the hour, that strike was removed. I don't know what he said, what he did, but within the hour, that strike was removed. It's ridiculous. I'm not taking anything away from the Bachelorette or the Bachelor. Nothing, nothing. And there's way bigger. Like there's a YouTube channel that started after me, and they use so much from the show, pictures, images, videos, all that stuff from the Bachelorette. And I was for the Bachelor and the Bachelorette. I was just like, how in the hell are these women able to do it? Did a little research. One of them is married to, like, I won't say who, but somebody in the industry. So they're allotted that stuff that us regular reviewers aren't. I was like, capitalism eats everything up, doesn't it? Yep. Violetta, yeah, it's a weird, it's weird on the tube. Very, very weird. But that was totally unfair what they did to Bondi. Oh, Laura said I want to see a Hawaiian local boy on the show with the tourists he picked up at the beach while teaching surf lessons. Asuelu wasn't enough. No, Asuelu was Samoan. Asuelu was Samoan. I would love to see like a Samoan American guy on the show and see that kind of like love story with maybe somebody from where he's from, a Samoan or Tongan. I would love to see that. Thank you, Violetta. They absolutely do. They draw people to the show. Sammy said, I'm sure the stars of the show don't even get paid for the TLC's YouTube channel. They don't. They don't. Yes, Paste URL said I actually like when Bondi put the screenshots up because I don't remember some of the characters, especially when they have a lot of characters, especially when it's a new season. Like we put up the pictures so you can see who we're talking about, and that really helps you guys, especially sometimes the videos. I used to do that for a little bit, but I had to stop because they like come after your channel, and it's just like you're not losing anything. If anything, you guys should be seeing you guys should be sending video clips and images to reviewers. You should be doing that. You should be sending us the episode before it premieres so that we can already have this up so that as soon as people watch it, we can have everything up and be talking to, like, you should be in partnership with reviewers. It shouldn't be a battle. They don't know what they're doing. It's all because the a lot of these networks are ran by very old white dudes. No millennials, no like, no like Twitter heads. You know what I mean? Like no young boys who really young people who really, came up and started this whole social media phenomenon. Nobody like that. It's like dudes that were born in 1910 making decisions for networks. They're not going to die because they have great health care. Okay, so they're going to be making these terrible decisions. If you had any sense, you'd be working with us, not working against us. King Edward TV said, I don't even watch this show, but come on in the room. Yes. Miss Brown Sugar. What Miss Brown Sugar say? Oh, I missed it. The comment jump. Oh, there it is. She said, yeah, it's foolish to come after folks who are giving your show more promotion. And y'all not paying me. I definitely only started watching some of these shows after seeing YouTube reviews. Me too. Me too, because when you watch, because I watch reviewers as well, and you start liking, you're watching them, right, for the show that you are a fan of, but then you start liking the person. So you're just like, well, what else are you looking at? I'm not watching this show, but I'll take a look at your review because I think that, you're funny. And then you just start watching, the show that they made hysterical for you because you like them and you were watching their other content. Let everybody eat. Let everybody get money. Let everybody get opportunities. You're literally fighting with people who don't have your views, who don't have your money, who don't have your power and access in the industry. It's stupid. It's so stupid. SL said, Laura Becker, I'm partially Hawaiian and also live in Hawaii. Girl, we don't need anyone from here on TV. One word, messy. The Tetons are going to scrap. That's exactly why we need y'all on TV, SL. Good night, in Yarden. You know, and I got to wrap up too. I got an audition. Not an audition. I got a call back tomorrow. Okay. Okay. And it's for something big. So send up your prayers because that could make up for all of 2020. Good night, Mel. Thank you, Kiwi. Thank you so much. Prayers up. Anyway, guys, let me go. I still gotta fix my hair. I put oh my god, what did I use? I used African Pride's Miracle Moisture Honey and Coconut shampoo, I believe. Why didn't nobody tell me about that affordable shampoo and conditioner? Baby, my hair is like curls weird. Curls hair, okay? I love this. So I put that on and then I use Carol Daughter's like peppermint scalp restore. My scalp feels like a peppermint patty. I love it. So, you know, I'm doing that, setting my hair for tomorrow to go in and book this audition. Thank you guys so much for spending your Monday with me. I will see you tomorrow. I want to put that up now, a reminder for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 12 for the Family Chantel. Thank you guys. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend with me. I enjoy it. I really do, which is why I can stay on here forever. The only reason why I'm getting off is because I got something to do. That's it. Other than that, we will be here till like midnight, and you know it. Love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting your girl. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Come on out of the room.